TIFU by passing gas outside my husband's office. Both my husband and I work from home. I had just finished a marathon session of meetings and went to get a glass of water. While walking down the hallway, I let a big fart I had been holding for hours. One of those loud, "This sounds like a movie" sound effect, poots. When I walked past my husband's door, he shot me a daggers. He came downstairs later, genuinely upset. "I was in a meeting when you farted." I said, "Oh, okay. I didn't mean to distract you." He replied, "No, you don't get it. I wasn't muted. Your fart was so loud my avatar glowed because my mic picked it up." Everyone in the meeting went silent, thinking I had just let a giant fart on camera. So yeah, I feel really bad. Not only because I accidentally framed my husband with a fart, but also because I could not stop laughing long enough to apologize. I eventually did when I could catch my breath. TL. Dear, I farted so loudly my husband's mic picked it up during a client meeting. I'd have absolutely typed, "Sorry, that was my wife," tears of joy, into the chat. 1985. Whoever smelled it, dealt it. 2023. Whoever zoomed it, kaboomed it. One day I was on our front porch, hosing it down and watering plants. My husband opened the door and just ripped the hugest, loudest fart. I looked towards the neighbor's house and saw the mom on their porch, looking at me. Turns out he was standing back enough from the door that she couldn't see him. Just me. I was already laughing, as was he, and I shoved him into the house so I could go in too. He asked, "What's wrong?" I said, "Mrs. Neighbor heard that and thought it was me." Quote, "We could not stop laughing. That is hilarious. Unless I'm speaking, I'm muted 100% of the time. Even during a longer pause between speaking, I'll mute myself. Your husband has nobody to blame but himself." I let a big fart I had been holding for hours. Can we talk about what type of Kegel exercises you do to be able to hold in a fart for hours? And why, during your meetings, you couldn't mute and release it into the wild? You did the right thing. People who don't think farts are funny can go straight to hell. I farted once, really loud, whilst my other half was gaming online. This was about 15 years ago and apparently he got some comments on his headset. But he took one for the team and my name was left unscathed. That's real love right there. And whatever happens in a relationship, farts are there to remind us to have a laugh every now and then. He will get over it. Grin. You were just asserting your dominance. Please stop. I'm shaking the bed laughing and my husband has to be up early, but I can't stop reading the comments. FFS. Tears of joy, 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 tears of joy. Life pro tip. Some conference software, thinking of Google Meet here, has a noise reduction feature that very reliably catches things that are not voices. I happen to know that it catches farts because, people told me so. It's really good. So good you have to turn it off if you want to show your colleagues how you play that new guitar. It also eliminates the usual notification sounds from your phone. It does not silence your 3-year-old running and screaming, "Daddy, I gotta make a big poo-poo." But luckily for me, the time when that happened and the time when it was embarrassing are both in the past. What the hell, Mike? He has that does not cancel background noises. We can fart as much as we want in our together office almost next to each other and no one on call will hear. Reminds me that I used to drive my ex nuts by cutting the loudest farts I could when we were alone in a store aisle with people in the next aisle and yelling, "Amy, what the hell, we're in public," or something along those lines. She'd turn 12 shades of red and try to smack me. I was looking in on my husband one morning since he slept in a different room. He looked peaceful and I was debating getting into the bed with him when I let one rip. It startled him awake. I proceeded to start laughing and apologizing. I felt bad since he has fitful sleep, but it was also hilarious. GIF: I'll never understand people who fail to see the humor in a good fart. Years from now, you guys will laugh your asses off about this. No food detected here. Husband should have just started laughing to break the tension. Why didn't you fart during your meetings? Unless you're talking, you should be muted anyway. Right? But yeah, your husband didn't mute as well. So it's probably a memo you've missed. Was this you? I think my husband would be proud to take the credit, lol.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.